Hey everyone, it's Yasmin Woodland and welcome back to my channel. First of all, thank you all for 3,000 subscribers. I greatly appreciate all the love and positivity. Now I'm going to get right into the story, okay? So as you can tell by the title of this video, David Eason is alleging that he had opened the letter, okay? And the white powdery substance had fell all over his lap, okay? So they're alleging that when he opened the letter, this powdery white substance just got all over him and he just jumped out of the car and he didn't know what to do, okay? So pretty much the previous video I did on this, it pretty much stated that around 11:30 a.m. on May 15th, their 2-year-old daughter was taken by CPS. They said around 12 noon, they checked the mail and they seen a letter in it that looked important. It looked like it was from the clerk's office, you know, the courts. It said Brunswick County Clerk. So they proceeded to open it thinking that something important was inside in regards to, you know, the court case and stuff like that. So it said that the letter was actually in Janelle's name. However, David Eason opened it, okay? Now, once he opened it, he said that this white powdery substance just flew everywhere. It was all over his lap, all over his hands, and he just completely freaked out according to the source, okay? Now, it is stating also that Janelle, she called 911 and it said that she did make a police report about this. Now, it said that David Eason threw all the mail to the ground once this white powdery substance got all over him, okay? So they said there was like a return address that pretty much said the clerk's office. So they said that it looked, you know, legit. They said nothing looked suspicious about the package itself. It's just, however, when they opened it, there was nothing inside of it but this white powdery substance. So they don't really know, you know, what it is. They still are alleging that they have nothing to do with it. They want to just debunk all the speculations in regards to they did it themselves. They're just alleging that, hey, we really know nothing about this. Some crazy person is just sending us some powdery substance within the mail. Now, it says that the investigation is still ongoing and it doesn't state anything about they're testing it or they're, you know, they still have a little bit of the substance left over to go ahead and test it to see what it was. However, there's some sort of investigation, you know, being had on the situation. So that is pretty much, you know, the update in regards to this situation. So I'm just going to hop right into my final thoughts, all right? So first of all, I'm just going to address this. If it says Janelle Evans on the letter, why is David opening her mail? Like, I don't, you know, me personally, I mean, this is just my personal thoughts. Even if I'm married, if it says addressed to me, you don't need to open it. Husband or not, mother or not, you know, unless you're, you know, unless I'm sick and I give you the consent, like, hey, I have something coming in the mail or I have a bill due, utility bill, I give you consent to go ahead and open that mail for me. Until I give you that consent, don't go and open my mail with my name on it, you know, but maybe they have some sort of communication to where that's okay. I don't know that. I'm just speaking for me, you know, so I don't know if that's okay with Janelle. Obviously it is. So I just thought that was weird that it said that the letter was addressed to her. So I don't know why David's opening it. Like I said, maybe they have a communication saying that that's okay and they are in agreement of that. Now, second, the fact that David opened the mail and that there was nothing in it but this powdery substance, right? How did it get like all over him? I mean, I guess the letter was kind of shaken up, you know, like in, what do you call it? Like in commute to their home. Maybe it just got messed up during the letter carrier, you know, stuff like that. So I'm just trying to think, like, when he opened it up and this powdery substance just flew everywhere. My thing is, you know, why did he throw all of the mail to the ground? Why did it says that he threw all the mail to the ground, including the letter and stuff. So it's just like, well, now how can they properly, like, kind of maybe test what exactly that substance was if you just threw it all to the ground? I mean, don't destroy the evidence, David, you know? So if you are sincerely just scared for your life, I mean, I understand that may be your initial reaction, but try to save some of that substance so that when the sheriff's office or police department gets involved, they can test what that substance is. I've read through numerous sources and it says nothing about they got some of that substance from the letter And it says nothing about they sent it off to a lab for testing. I mean, I haven't read any of that. So my thing is, how are we supposed to know what exactly that substance was if none of it was actually saved? And I mean, once again, I don't want to beat him down for him throwing it out of the car. You know, I don't know, but I don't know. I just would have kind of went about it differently. Me personally, you know, these are my thoughts. I just kind of would have been freaked out, but I would have just tried to save a little bit of it just so they can send it off for testing, and, you know, it can just be squared away once we get the results back, okay? Third, my thing is, like, who knows their address? Like, I don't know. It has to be someone either close to them who knows their address. I mean, I don't know if they have fans locally within their area. I'm not too sure if fans have maybe scoped them out to see where they live. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, just look at Logan Paul. He's a YouTuber here. I just did a video on him, and he just really got trespasser. You know, this is the second time. Last year he dealt with a trespasser just continually knocking on his door and trying to scale his fence and stuff. So he said it was someone locally within the area who's a fan, and they were just, you know, crazy and stuff like that, and they just wanted to get close to him. So maybe this is a situation to where they have a fan that's either outraged and maybe knows where they live and sent them something crazy, or third, like a lot of you all speculate, maybe it's themselves, you know. So who really knows? They're pathological liars. Janelle will lie her you know what off for David to cover up David and his tracks. And in regards to David, I mean, he's just proven to be a liar. Just so with them, nothing they say is credible. So even if they come to a story and say, hey, you know, this is what it is, this is what happened, you still have to speculate, are they telling the truth? So with that being said, everyone, I don't know, did they send it to themselves? I mean, was this an illegal substance? I'm not going to say the name, but is this an illegal substance? I guess we can all kind of infer what I'm talking about here. And I don't know. I know Janelle has struggled with drug abuse in the past, and I know that David has a drinking problem. I mean, I watched one of the previous reunions, and David like just went crazy because there was no more beer, and he was literally spazzing out on the entire cast about not having any more beer at the little reunion, and he was like popping balloons. He was angry and like he was acting crazy. So I know he has, you know, abused liquor and stuff in the past. So I'm just trying to figure out like what's going on. I don't really believe them. Just like you all are in my comments saying, hey, Eason, we think that they sent themselves something to, you know, get a little, you know, sniff. So, I mean, I'm not trying to make a joke of it, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I can just speculate just like you guys are. So that is the update in the situation in regards to David and Janelle finding this mysterious package and seeing the white powder, and David freaking out and throwing it to the ground and just not knowing what it is. So that's the update. That's my thoughts on it. I apologize if you hear a dog. That's my neighbors. Sorry about that. I'm going to wrap this up. So if you guys have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and tap the bell to get notifications on whenever I upload. And until next time, everyone, I will definitely see you. Bye.